Stage. What other communities was Windsor competing with specifically?
I'll let you ask them, but I know that the documents that I've seen, I know that we did some research ourselves and we found facilities that they were looking at in Thurl as well as Thurl. Sorry, my apologies to people of Thurles, people of Thurl and St. Mary's.
So how much was riding on this?
300 jobs, plus the direct and indirect spin-offs of the 700, plus the millions of investment, plus the other jobs that will follow.
How much work will have to be done to this building?
Well, that's one of the attractive things about this building. It fit their operational needs with minimal work, but it was the best fit for them, and it allowed them to get in there, do the work that they need to do, and meet the production timelines. But you can ask CS Wind. They have had a team of 20 plus on the ground here for a while, and they can answer that question.
When I said how much is riding on this, I meant in terms of how much in danger were we of losing this, even after the great fanfare that we had at the St. David Suzuki School.
What I will say is that other communities were very aggressive, and what other communities wanted is what was announced here. And they were pursuing CS Wind, and they were pursuing this opportunity like they pursue every other opportunity. Obviously, they didn't talk to me, so I think you're going to have to speak to CS Wind. They're the ones that were approached by other communities. I just have the information based on what was relayed to me. I'm very pleased that they're here. The announcement was made. The jobs are here, and we're going to continue to build on the success that we've achieved over the past little while to establish Windsor Essex as the regional and international hub for renewable energy.
So even after that big announcement, there were other communities just trying to snatch it away. How does that make you feel?
Well, it just it makes me more. It motivates me. It motivates this community. But it also certainly underscores the point that economic development is something that is very competitive. And one thing that I committed to, and one thing that City Council committed to, that this community has been committed to, is that we want to do whatever we need to do to attract jobs and diversify our economy. In this particular case, in the last year and a half, we've been able to diversify our economy, introduce a new sector into renewable energies. And I'm not surprised that other communities are going to try to replicate and try to, take away investments or compete for investments is probably a better way to describe it. That's what economic development is about. It's about competing for investment. It's about ensuring that we as a region are putting the best package forward, the most attractive package forward, and that the investments are located here and that the jobs are created here.
So what's the overall cost of the city again? I missed the figure.
The overall cost of the city is approximately $10 million. That number includes the cost for the land acquisition and the rail infrastructure projected cost for rail infrastructure. So it's a projected cost right now. Obviously, that will be refined once we meet with the rail companies.
You mentioned the rail companies, and I was hoping to ask you about that. You mentioned that you still have to talk to CP. When do you hope to meet with them?
We've had many discussions with CP, and that's how we got to the point that we did. What we need to be able to do now is sit down with them and really do the engineering, refine it. What we do is we've secured the land and we've secured the rail infrastructure.
So it's a done deal, just so we're clear on this.
Yeah, we're pretty much, we now have the commitment of CS Wind, and now CS Wind and Valiant also have a commitment, and they're moving towards a definitive agreement with the March 1st deadline for legal occupancy of the Valiant building. Again, for those of you that have done this before, it's January the 10th. That's a quick turnaround, and all the parties are seriously committed to that.